Good evening. My name is Victor Daniel Bedoya Garcia, and today we will be working on materials designed for virtual teaching environments. Unit 2. So, the purpose of this activity itself is to use e-learning tools to show how those would be applied when teaching a specific topic. For example, today I'm using YouTube, and there are different appropriations where tools could be applied. For example, we're going to be working with an Educa Play tool that I developed, and there's another one that I'll be showing you later on. So today's topic is about suggesting and recommending movies and TV shows. So the purpose of that activity is aimed to facilitate the development of the student speaking skill. So they will be able to describe movies and TV shows, linking that knowledge and appropriations to real life experiences or situations. So speaking specifically about the lesson that we are teaching today, as I've been telling you, is describing TV shows and movies. So here are the materials that I've been telling you about. First up, we got a Educa Play tool. Here we got the link. And second of all, we got a resource from Script, which is an activity that I developed and uploaded to that resource. So I actually try to associate those resources in order to combine effectively a proper teaching material. So here is how it works. Then I'll be explaining to you. Here we got some pictures that somehow illustrate what we are going through today. So first of all, as I've been telling you, we got the Educa Play tool, which is in the above part of the screen. And in the down part of the screen, we got the Script resource, the one that I've been telling you about, which I got or I developed a different activity. So I'll be getting out of this in order to show you what we got. So here's the link. So we go directly to start, and you can see a video that I recorded last time. So let's suppose the presentation already took place, and then we will hit the first question, which is pick the best option if you were to describe the genre of a movie or TV show, you should say. So the first resource, this video, the one that I've been showing you, actually explains how this first question should be developed. So it gives you the first steps or the first scaffolding, I would say also, in order for you to understand and properly respond that question. So let's hit whatever of the options. Let's see how it goes then. It happens to be the wrong one, so we will continue with the next questions. The video will be actually going on. So flash forward to the second question. I would take a different option, and let's see a random different option. See how it goes then. Okay, that one was wrong again. So when we actually wrap this up, we will take or go directly to the second option I gave you in the second link, which is an activity that reinforces the topic, the same topic. So I'll be explaining this to you in order for you to get this clear. So we already performed the activity from EducaPlay. Let's scroll down a little bit, and I developed a different activity which I uploaded this script tool. So considering the previous video explanation and assessment of the topic, students will be able to accomplish the activity's purposes. So I'll be explaining to you to describe movies and TV programs and to give a persuasive speech to try to convince the classmates about what the student thinks of the TV show or program. So there is an activity that could be applied in face-to-face situations. So that's why I wanted to share this with you, because we had the chance to work with online tools and tools that could be also applied in face-to-face spaces I've been telling you also. So the first step, the teacher creates a predetermined number of flashcards according to the number of students in class. So I suppose there was 25 students. So each flashcard contains a name and an illustrated picture of a movie or TV program. So here we got 3 flashcards, 2.5 Men the first one, Titanic the second one, and The Simpsons for the third one. So each flashcard will fit into a shoebox or into whatever box they will fit in properly. So each student comes to the box with his eyes closed and randomly takes out one flashcard in the box. So here we got some illustrations. For example, the student got the flashcard number 1, which was the one for 2.5 Men. So the fourth step is each student has to come forward and show the taken flashcard to the rest of the mates in order to deliver his or her speech, considering the aspects described in the format number 1. So here's the format number 1. It starts from this part. So let's make a little pause here. I'll be explaining to you. In the first part of the activity, we had a YouTube video, which was an EducaPlay tool. It was explaining a specific topic, which was suggesting movies and TV shows. We got some questions. So we have like first introduction to the topic with a little bit of assessment also. And there's a reinforcement that takes place here, which students develop this activity that could be applied in face-to-face situations, and they have the chance to speak and transfer their acquirements and new knowledge into real situations. So I'll be explaining to you all this entire flashcard thing. So here's the first thing that one student would do after getting his flashcard. So first of all, he will have to, make a little self-introduction right in front of the class. Second of all, as a first statement, he has to describe the genre of the movie by using whatever words, explain the tutorial. So he has to continue with the tutorial explanations in order to be coherent with the topic itself. After that, the student has to describe how good or bad he himself thinks about the movie or TV program, by using the words given in the video tutorial also. And the fourth and last one, there is a closing statement. So recommend the movie or TV program by a persuasive speech, using whatever words explain the video tutorial with grammatical correctness, like should, recommend, advise, or suggest. So whatever word is actually proper in any specific case or situation. So I think that's a wrap for this topic. Let's go back to the slides and continue with the presentation. Excuse me for having to go through these slides again. Okay, let's hit it again. So here's the justification for this activity and use. So I consider there's enough spoken and written text. So with the combination of the video and the other resource that I developed and uploaded in the script page, so I consider there's actually a great combination of those resources, I would say, in order for students to get like enough clearance or understanding of this specific topic. There's authentic language use, which is part of the original context in which I was working on. There's language input, which is contextualized in real situations. So TV shows and or describing or suggesting programs like it'll take place like anytime, maybe hanging out with friends or family members or at school or at the university or at any place actually. So that could be applied in real life situations. Sufficient sample exposition of language in authentic use, and there's critical thinking enactment, so students are challenged to go far and beyond with this topic and try to use those bases in order to master their appropriation or new knowledge and provide learners to produce intended outcomes, as I've been telling you, wrapping up this whole topic. Other subject areas linking provision, I already mentioned this. So those bases could be applied in different situations. So you can actually jump out of the TV shows and programs topic, but you can use those or this new knowledge in order to provide or suggest different things that you consider are proper for any specific situation. So that's it. It is the final reflection. Technology offers limitless resources that go far and beyond, from traditional text-based materials to interactive and eye-catching ones, as to more effectively aim to any specific goal and address any educational need, which specific target language skills and abilities could be directly engaged. So that's pretty much the end. So I explain a specific topic using a Web 2.0 tool for the designing of a material that was also created by myself. Thank you very much for your attention and have a good one.